Gemma here, and today we're going to do another spooky video, even though it isn't the last Thursday of the month. I just did a little investigation with my spirit box, and I really wanted to share with you guys the results and what I found, because they're quite interesting. Now, I visited a place called Llandurnog. It's in North Wales, and it's just a little tiny village. There is an old hospital there, which I think was used as a TB hospital. It was a sanatorium, and that normally means it's like a convalescence hospital. This hospital is actually still used, and it has residents there at the moment. But there are a lot of abandoned grounds surrounding the place. There is a little shelter outside with a little sign, and I'm going to do a little walkthrough because that's where I use the spirit box. So we'll watch the little walkthrough first. You will see the sign that says this shelter is property of the Sanatorium and is to be used by visitors and staff. And then it's got some initials, and it's got 1843 on it, so you'll see that sign in the video. And then we'll go inside and have a look. There isn't much in there, to be honest, but then we used the spirit box and we managed to communicate with a spirit called Lizzie, or who I think is called Lizzie from what I heard. It's just a short investigation because I got a little bit nervous at the time, and I felt like I needed to end the investigation, and it was mainly because I heard some like children laughing and playing, and there wasn't any children around, as you will see in the video. And I point the camera out the windows. I mean, there is a possibility that there could have been children playing around there. It is in the middle of nowhere, but there was somebody waiting for me out on the road, and while I did the investigation, they said they didn't hear any. There wasn't any children, they didn't hear anything like that. But the little bit of footage I've got, I can't hear any children in that footage. I can't. It was like an actual child laughing and like playing, like that sort of noise. And I can't hear that in the video anywhere, so I don't know if that was my imagination playing tricks on me, or it just didn't pick up on the recording. I really can't explain that. You'll hear a lot of background noise. I think it is the wind. There's a lot of like rumbling, and there's a part where my voice my voice gets a little bit distorted, which doesn't normally happen on the iPhone camera, but it did this time. So I don't know if that was to do with the wind, so I've debunked that as being sort of like environmental issues. But just let me know in the comment section down below what you think. So we'll start with going through the walkthrough. So I'll give you a listen. There's some parts where I've repeated the vocal, which I can hear, and I've slowed it down. It hasn't really made any difference or made anything clearer. Let me know if you disagree with what I think the voices or the spirits, if you're that way inclined, are saying. So let's get right into it. shelter, is there any spirits that want to communicate? Hey. Who's here in the shelter? Lizzie? Is there someone called Lizzie here? You can talk to us through this box. Why are you still here? Why are you still here, Lizzie?
There.
Here. You don't mean you any harm. Lovely light. Is there anything that you'd like to tell us? Is there anything that you'd like to tell us? Thank you for communicating with us. You want me to go? You want me to go? Goodbye. Goodbye. So what did you think? It's quite creepy, isn't it? Because I'm really quite convinced that there was somebody called Lizzie there, because she actually spoke or said her name at the beginning of when I started speaking, and I said, you know, is there anybody there? Who's your name? What's your name? And from what my ears are hearing, it was Lizzie. And then at the end of the recording, when I say goodbye, because I got a little bit freaked out, I don't know if you could tell by my voice, it seemed to say, I thought it said later and then Lizzie. I don't know whether it was saying come back later. I have no idea, but it was a bit spooky. So I do want to go back to that place and do a little bit of a further investigation, because from what I've sort of been told, that place was used for people with TB. So they would have been convalescing in that place. There might have been people that died. I don't know if it was later on it was used as a mental hospital, because I could swear that I heard somebody say he jumped, and I don't know if that was reference to suicide or it could mean anything really, but that's the first thing that popped into my head, that could have been a reference to a suicide. I'm not really sure. It's quite a sad thing to think about, isn't it? But I'm positive. I really want to go back and see if I can pick up any more, and if we can speak to Lizzie again. So comment down below. Let me know if you like this video. I know it's a little bit different from some of the other things I do, and I will be carrying on doing the other content as well. Just a little bit of this mixed into it, which I've always done really. Probably not as often as what I have been, but yeah, let me know if you're enjoying this content. I'm still booking and planning my holiday. If you're interested in that, I'll do another video about it and tell you how that's sort of advancing along, because there isn't a lot of time really until there's only like a couple of months left before I go. It's exciting. Anyway, I will see you again real soon. Don't forget to leave your thoughts about this video down below. I'd really love to know what you think, and let me know if you want me to go back there. See you again real soon. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.